Hello people, welcome back to the next part of my playthrough of Final Fantasy X. So for this broadcast, I'd like to show you another couple of things that you can do in the Calm Lands. I'm going to start by riding this chocobo. So do you remember in the last video when Belgemine said seek me out in the Remiem Temple? Well, I'm going to show you the Remiem Temple, which is, you have to go all the way down to the bottom of the Calm Lands, just to near where you came in, and then go to your right and see that feather there? Just press the A button on it and chocobo will run down onto it, to the ground below, and then just go through here and you will find the Remiem Temple. So this Remiem Temple is a special hidden temple. Now you can do a couple of things in here. One, it's important place for Yuna to get her Yuna can get her Moon Sigil, and she can also get another aeon here, the Magus Sisters, but in order to get that you have to have all the other aeons.
What is this place? Remiem Temple. Once a great religious center in the Calm Lands, lost after the battle with Sin.
And this is your home? What? You got something against company?
It's a long story. Easier perhaps to show you.
You're dead too.
So there we go.
Don't send me just yet.
Belgemine is an unsent.
There is still one thing left for me to do here. With the help I can give, a young summoner might just be able to defeat Sin. Well, Yuna, I challenge you. If you cannot beat me, you'll never beat Sin. Very well. Now.
So, I'll just do this one just to show you, but Belgemine will challenge Yuna to fight all her aeons, and all you have to do is beat them. And once you beat all of them, that includes
your aeon well,
a couple of secret aeons. Then you can send her, and I'm going to use the Grand Summon for this one. It's a cheat, I know, but that's what we did. So yeah, once you defeat all her aeons, send her and you'll get the Moon Sigil, and that's what you need to unlock Yuna's ultimate weapon. So I'm just going to Mega Flare this. I should see it off. Now this is not going to be something you're going to be able to do straight away, because you need to get 3 other aeons. You need to get an aeon called Yojimbo, which is the aeon we're going to get next. After we come out of the Calm Lands, and then you have to get Anima, which is the aeon.
You have made some progress, and for that, I'm glad.
Which is, as you remember,
it may come in handy.
Anima is Seymour's aeon, and then once you've got all of them, come back here and you see the glowing door at the back there. You'll be able to, you need to get a couple of items to unlock that, and then you'll be able to get the Magus Sisters, which is the last of Yuna's aeons. Just going to save this here. But you can't get aeon, you can't get the last 2 until you get the airship back, which isn't for a little while yet. And just up here there is an Albed primer. So So Q's are X's. And the other thing you can do here, chocobos come to the Forgotten to test each other's speed and skill. You who are listening to this, you have been accepted as a true rider. It is chocobo custom that one must have a rider to challenge the champion chocobo that stands near the sphere. So, oh yeah, there's a chocobo on the other side of the temple, and we have to ride it in a little race. Now you can get 2 nice items from that, one of which is important for all the celestial weapons I've been talking about. So ride this talk to this chocobo. Right. So the first thing for the first race, just get to the center of this spiral maze as quickly as you can and try and avoid hitting those posts. It shouldn't be too difficult. There we go, that was easy. So the first time you do this, you'll get something called the Cloudy Mirror. This item urgently seems to have lost its, but there might be a way to restore it. But I'll show you how to restore that later on. Now if you do this a second time, this time if you... Now I might not get this right first time, but the trick with this one is grab those treasure chests along the way. You have to grab at least 3 of them. Grab this one. And run this way, and with any luck you'll beat it again, and this time if you can't hit any of the poles as well. That's the other thing. You get 30 wings to discovery. Now those wings to discovery are really handy items that you can put onto your weapons or armor. If you put them onto your weapons, you'll get a skill called break damage limit, which means that the limit of the damage exceeds 9,999. In fact, the maximum it can go up to is 99,999, which comes in handy for the much tougher fights later on. Right, so that's one of the things I wanted to show you. I just want to quickly show you one other thing in this place. Yeah, the other thing with the wings to discovery, if you put them on armor, you'll get break HP limit, so your limit to how much HP you can have will no longer be capped at 9,999. So go into this area here. It's the next area I'd like to show you. So speak to this man. This is a training area that Lord Mien constructed. So this area here is called the Battle Arena, and what you have to do, this man will sell you unique weapons that you can use to capture all the enemies, well, almost all the enemies around Spira. And once you do that, if you capture enough enemies, then you can come back here and you can fight them all individually. but the main reason you want to capture all the enemies is that alright, I'll do that. Once you collect a certain number of enemies, unique monsters will be created, and that's the ones that you'd really want to fight to test your skills, and also to get nice items and level up very quickly and stuff. Yeah, you have to collect, you can only collect 10 of each enemy. 9 species in the Katla, so yes. Right, let me see your weapons. So, the best weapon, well, I'll just get one for, I think the best people to use them are Kamari, Tidus, Oron, and Waka. And I might just get one for Kamari as well, because he's... I don't think I'll bother with one for Lulu and Yuna, because they don't really have great strength right now. And Riku doesn't have great strength just now either, so... just gonna leave it at that. And you can also add nice little things to them too, like for example, I'll just add strength plus 5% to Tidus. I'm gonna add sensor to Oron's. Now he's already quite strong, so I'm gonna, don't really want to use any more keys, but I really could do with someone with piercing. I'll give it to Kamari, and for let's just give him strength plus 5% as well. Right, and then it would help if I equip those weapons. Catcher, spear, master, demon sword. Right. So all you need to do is just run around this area and just capture all the various different fiends. Obviously you can't do it on the chocobo, so there's just, I think there's an Albed primer around here somewhere. I'm just gonna have a look. Plus I think there's a couple of treasure chests. I'm just gonna grab them if they're there. What's this? Oh, the scourge is called the Scar. Say that when the high sin tore the earth here asunder, the last of its strength. The high summer and sin struck each other down at the gorge's bottom. Lord Gandalf's sacrifice brought us the calm. So yes, a big, huge, mysterious, gaping chasm. And the only thing you need to know about it is much later on when you've defeated things called Dark Aeons. I'll talk more about them. When you defeat all of them, from here you'll appear the ultimate super boss in this game. It's a fiend called Penance, and he is super strong, super difficult to beat. But I have managed to beat him once, so quite chuffed with that. But it did take me over an hour of fighting it. Right, I'm just going to jump off this chocobo now. I thought there was some treasure chests around here, but there's not. That's a bummer. So I'll just show you capturing a couple of enemies, and then I'll finish this broadcast. There's different areas of this of the Calmlands will spawn different types of fiends, like Malboras. Remember those big, huge green things with the huge mouth? They tend to spawn more in the sort of northwest corner of the Calmlands. It's sort of around the area where the chocobo trainer is. Excuse me. Well, the chocobo trainer is just now. The chocobo trainer, she'll move to a different area later on in the game, but so yeah, just run all the different areas and you'll find all the different types of enemies. You'll work it out eventually. Yes, I'm doing my usual, make sure everyone... If you've watched these enough, you'll know this is what I do. Make sure everyone has a go. So that's... so you just basically have to kill the fiends with the capture weapons, and then you capture them. And as I say, you can only capture up to 10 of them. But if you try and make an effort to capture 10 of every single enemy in every single area, it will be worth it, because you'll get nicer items from the guy at the monster arena. Yeah, it does become a problem with those like flan enemies who aren't who are quite strong against physical attacks. Now, there are some fiends that you can't capture, and Machina are ones that you definitely can't capture, so just kill them. So once I've done this fight, I'll just finish this broadcast, because there's nothing much else to do other than to just go around and capture as much as I can.
Take that.
So that's all I wanted to show you for this video. Now I'm just going to run around this area and capture all the enemies that I can, so I'll finish this broadcast and say thanks for watching. See you again soon for the next broadcast.